off really well as our pilot.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think we expected
Yeah.
that was going to be the same. Like, oh, the first one went so well, how could
The
the
rest are all going to go
not
well.
be? So, and Robertson severely knocked us off
Yeah,
that big because we realized, well, the space was different. So now we needed to make different arrangements for that. The land would be an issue. I mean, just think on your feet in the moment.
Yeah.
Because those issues only became apparent when we got there.
Yeah.
We were unable to make preparation for it before the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were illiterate, we did not even, it was not even on our radar.
Yeah, that as
when
well.
It came to facilitating.
Not realizing that there would be specific issues for each site that we have to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where we were was in a township, just outside. Car distance, maybe 10 minutes away from Robertson Town Centre. And the township was established for sort of farm workers in the surrounding Robertson.
Retired farm workers,
yes.
Sort of like the throwaways.
And these are people, there's actually an article that calls it sort of the forgotten area, because these are people who would have started working on farms from an extremely young age, would not have gone to school, absolutely no formal education. And when the farm is done with you, they're done with you, and then it's like, oh well, but you can't be here anymore. And that's where they end up. We the stumbling block in Robertson because we had not conceived that the tools we were using could be inappropriate for people whose literacy levels were lower. So not in the sense that they would be unintelligent, but just the mere fact of not knowing how to hold a pen. And we were using very artistic based things, so paint brushes, cokies, all of that. And there was obviously a nervousness about, but I don't actually know. And they were very scared and timid because these were things that were completely outside of their skill set. So we really had a problem there, and we never realized that could be a problem.
So not only did we have to show them, sort of how to hold the pen, how to hold the paintbrush, which you can see in this picture. This was the first time she'd held a paintbrush.
Wow.
And she had no idea what to do. A lot of them did not know or quite understand what we were trying to explain to them. So we had to use other tools, like other than speaking a simpler language, we had to sort of on the spot make up a tool for them, a color tool.
We actually went and printed smaller
Body
bodies, teeny tiny body maps, probably like the size of this page, and then we did the same thing for the River of Life as well. Instead of asking them to draw things for us or write it on there, we just asked them to color in. So we had emotions. So we had like happiness would be one color, anger would be another color, and we put that out and we obviously showed that to them, and then we said, okay, on your body, let's point out where do you feel these things, and now we color in. So not so much drawing or being too creative in terms of using the paints and things like that, because it was a new thing for them. Especially the tools that we use, like with the body mapping, you're really asking people to think very deeply about these issues, and especially the one that we were researching with social grants. This is something that affects every part of people's lives. So I think you really have to be ready for that. And I don't think in the beginning I realized how emotional that would be. So if you're gonna do participatory research, just know that it's a highly immersive experience and an extremely emotive one as well.
Yeah. Robertson served Montague and Ashton and Bonnievale and all these farming communities around Robertson, and the infrastructure did not cater for all these other communities and all these other smaller towns around them. So waiting in line was quite a bit of a mission for them. You know, you did not stand for, you know, like an hour or two. That was a luxury to them. Easily on a normal day, they'd be standing in those lines for 4 to 5 hours before they were even able to purchase their groceries. And it didn't matter which ATM they were at, whether they'd gone to the post office or whether they'd gone to a retailer, there just was not enough for them.
Yeah. And also people are just so warm,
Yeah.
and that was really nice. I mean, in Robertson, after following people around for like hours on payday, and they had gotten their money, we didn't expect anything from them. And one of the elderly ladies, she said to me, "Are you hungry?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was hungry, but I thought I would just go out and get my own food." And she bought a parcel of fish and chips. She was like, "Would you also like some?"
Yeah.
And this is a woman who stood in line for like 3 hours for basically a pittance, and she said, "Well, do you want to share with me?"
Wow.
And I think that was the thing that I enjoyed the most, is that part of it.